Well, here we are again. I'm I'm continuing my story, my life story. Today I actually went to the Division of Motor Vehicle and I got my license plate and I put it on by myself. Very easy. You take the two screws off and then you add the license plate to the fixture. It's usually a car dealership. And then you screw them back in. And they say by maybe 9, 10 years on that car, you need a new plate. So it's an older car, but I keep it in really good shape. Um, and I'm still paying for it, unfortunately. I still only have like $8,000 left to pay on it. So, anyway, I just want to finish up and start back to the beginning of my story. I was born in Germany because my dad was in the army, and my mom ended up following him, and they had gotten married beforehand, of course, in those days. You didn't want to be age 21 because then you would be called an old maid. And she followed him. I guess she took a ship over. And then when I was born, they had to actually put me in a drawer, a dresser drawer, because they didn't have any kind of cradles or cribs or anything like that. And then when they came home, they took an airplane. Now my mom is completely, or was, because she has passed away, I told you, over a year ago, January 25, 2025. And she took the plane, and she's scared to death now to take a plane because the plane's wing caught on fire and they were running out of gas. So instead of New York, they had to land in Boston, something like that. She'd only taken a plane once afterwards, and that was with one of those pills that kind of knocks you out a little, makes you funny. So as I grew up in a cute little house. My grandmother was a realtor, and then she became a broker for real estate and got them a cute little house. So we stayed there for a while. Then we moved into another house, and that was kind of, I guess, a newer house in a neighborhood type of way. And then we would do sledding in the snow and a lot of fun things. My father made like a sled, and then he put a wooden boundary to hold our backs on it. He made that up, so it kind of, we were boxed in there, so he could pull us and we wouldn't fall off. And as I got older and I went to school, I wanted to walk to school, but my parents would never let me walk to school, even though it was maybe half of a mile. So they were really cautious about it. And then as I got a little older, I had my first fashion show. And I wish I could find the picture because it was so cute. I had a little topper hat on and like a navy blue, white, and pinstripe red dress on, which was just absolutely adorable. And I was probably, I don't know, 2, 3, or 4 years old at the max. And I've always wanted a model after that. That was my main thing, but I wasn't as tall as what they needed the girls to be. Or maybe not even as skinny as somebody would be in those days. Okay, next part tomorrow or the next day. Thanks. Have a good night.